Hey guys, I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com and this is my review of the Teraflex 3-inch lift kit. This kit's available for both 2-door and 4-door JKs, and you can get it with or without shocks if you decide to add your own. Just make sure you get the right kit for your Jeep. This lift kit is for those of you who want to run 35-inch tires with some room to spare. It's a really complete kit, including bump stop extensions, extended brake lines, and like we said, this kit even includes shocks. The only thing you might want to add is an adjustable front track bar, but it's not necessary to get you back on the road and moving. Like any lift kit, this is going to increase ground clearance so you can get over off-road obstacles and run a larger tire without limiting off-road articulation. Now, this kit's going to ride pretty well, probably similar to stock, but if you really want to dial in the ride quality, you can purchase the kit without shocks and pair whatever shocks you like with the rest of the kit. Like we said before, this is a really complete lift kit. It's going to have everything you need. The only thing you may want to add is a front adjustable track bar if you really want to get the front axle dead center under the Jeep, but again, not necessary to get you back on the road and moving. I really like that this kit has everything you need and nothing that you don't. If it comes in the box, it should be bolted onto the Jeep when you're finished with the install. You'll have all the brackets and all the hardware necessary. The lift for this kit is supplied from Teraflex's 2.5-inch lift springs and a 1/2-inch coil spring spacer. The shocks that come in this particular kit are properly sized for the taller ride height, but if you decide to get the kit without the shocks, you'll want to make sure the shocks you add are sized properly for maximum performance. All lift kits install pretty much the same, and this one's no different. First thing you'll have to do is support the vehicle from the frame and then loosen or remove anything that keeps the axles from completely drooping. That includes brake lines, shocks, track bars, sway bars. Once all that stuff is removed or disconnected, the axles will droop, the springs will pop out. You put the new ones in and put everything back together. If you fully sag the suspension, even the taller springs that come in the lift will install easily without the need for a spring compressor. I always avoid using a spring compressor whenever possible. If you've ever used one, you know that they can be tough to get into tight spaces, like in the wheel well under a Jeep. The bump stop extensions that come in this kit are really easy to install. The type of extension included in the kit goes between the bump stop and the stock jounce bumper, as opposed to the style that adds height to the spring perch. This style is not only easier to install in the Jeep because it doesn't require drilling of the spring perch, but it also makes installing the new springs a lot easier as well. Another thing that this kit includes that I really like is the new longer brake lines for the front of the Jeep. I've installed kits that just include relocation brackets for the front brake lines, and they can require you to straighten out the stock hard lines a bit, which I'd rather not do. Even though you need to bleed the brake system while installing these new longer lines, in my opinion, it's well worth the extra time. Including the OE hardware and what comes in the box, you'll have everything you need to get this bolted back up in about 4 hours. If you have air tools or a lift or an extra set of hands, your time will definitely vary. One install tip that you can use for not just this lift kit, but any lift kit install, is when trying to get the front track bar lined back up. Now, if you're like me, you've tried a lot of different things, from ratchet straps to having people stand on the bumper to rocking the vehicle back and forth. But if you put the tires on the Jeep, put it on the ground, and have somebody get inside and turn the steering wheel, it'll line that track bar up nice and easy. You'll be able to pop the bolt in, no problem. You get a lot for the price of this lift kit. You'll end up with a rig that rides really well on the road and performs well off-road. There are some more expensive lift kits out there that have some additional components or maybe some name brand shocks that'll improve the on-road ride quality, but Teraflex has put together a reasonably priced kit that has components that work really, really well together. And if you decide you want to upgrade something down the line, that's always an option. So that's my review of the Teraflex 3-inch lift kit fitting all 2007 to 2016 JKs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.